Well, this is Steve Ridgel remembering something my parents often said, and something I often said as a parent. And, well, I don't know anyone that hasn't heard this statement. If everyone jumped off a cliff, would you jump with them? And of course, the point is, hey, you don't do anything stupid just because everybody else is. You don't do wrong because everybody else is. But the truth is, it is really hard to go against the crowd. God knew that. And all those instructions to his people in Exodus and the chapters 23, especially where I'm reading right now, he's got this little phrase. God says, do not follow the crowd in doing wrong. Our parents took this from Scripture. That's where this came from. Why would you know? Everybody knows you don't just do wrong because everybody else is, except it really doesn't work that way, does it? Everybody else is telling jokes that are not appropriate. Everyone's laughing at jokes that aren't appropriate. And it's hard not to because you want to be like everybody else. You want to be accepted. Culture jumps up and says, you may think this is wrong, but it's not, it's right. And if you stand up and say, no, it's not, they're going to look at you and say you're hateful, you're judgmental, you're not loving, none of which, of course, are true. But boy, it's hard to go against the crowd. Everybody turns right. It's really hard to go left. It's hard to swim upstream. But see, here's the thing about following Jesus. When you follow Jesus, you're always going against the crowd. The crowds always flocked to Jesus when he fed them, when he started saying the hard things, and Jesus does say hard things. The crowds left him. It's hard to be a Jesus follower. It's hard to go against the crowd. But if you truly love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and you truly want to be a disciple of Jesus, don't follow the crowd because most of the time they're wrong. Do not do wrong, even if everybody else does. This is Steve Ridgel resolving to keep leaning against the wind and going against the crowd for Jesus.